Hey guys, Sean Media just want to do a big shout out to Rugby League Coffee Lounge. All the best this year, 2020.
Alright, oh yeah! Fuck! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to the NRL Round 9 Team of the Week. And as always, on a Monday, I'm joined by Nathan B. Moore. Hello, Nathan. Welcome to the Team of the Week. Should be a interesting team selection that we have this week. How are you, bro?
I'm still a little buzzed over Saturday night. Congratulations to the West Tigers, man. Holy crap.
Oh, no. Don't tell me you're going to jump on their bandwagon next.
No. Nah, obviously, so I'm just happy for him, to be honest with you. No, I'm doing well, mate. I'm doing great. G'day, everyone in the live chat. I hope you're all going okay. It's a bit cold here, but hey, the heat's going to turn up this weekend for Magic Round.
Yes, it's Magic Round week. It's a big week ahead. It's a huge week, actually. It's probably the biggest week of the year, as in terms of all the content creators coming together and meeting up and having a good time and all that sort of stuff. So it's going to be a fantastic weekend ahead. And yes, it's a pretty cool night tonight, but they reckon by the weekend it's going to reach 25, 27 degrees. So we'll warm up, which is good.
Wow. All right.
Hello to everyone that's in the live chat. Hello, Jason Reader. Hello to all that section. Hello to everyone that's starting to tune in now. Hope you're all doing well for your May 1st, Monday afternoon, May 1st. It is 5:51 p.m. Hope you guys are all doing well. All right, Nathan, round 9 was another unforgettable round of footy, another unpredictable round of footy. Lots of unexpected results, as always. It's just such a close season, man. Team of the week on tough, I tell you, some tough players to select this week. Right, mate, we might as well start with you. Your round 9 team of the week, bro. 1 through to 17. Who you got?
All right. So at fullback, and this is probably going to shock a few people, but I've got Clint Gutherson from the Parramatta Eels. For my wingers, I've got Ronaldo Montalvo from the Sharks and Braden Burns from the Bulldogs. In the centres, I mean, this is an easy one. Campbell Graham from the South Sydney Rabbitohs. And I've also got Jake Avarello from the Bulldogs as well. I thought he was really good.
Yeah.
5'8", I've gone with Jack Whiten from the Raiders. Halfback, I've gone with Mitchell Moses from the Eels. My front rowers include Josh Papali from the Raiders and David Clemmer from the Tigers. My hooker is Api Coruscant from the Tigers. Second rowers, David Fafita from the Titans, Nat Butcher from the Roosters, and at lock, I've got Corey Horsburgh from the Raiders. Is my interchange Nico Hines from the Sharks, Raymond Fatala-Mariner from the Bulldogs, Egan Butcher from the Roosters, and Jermaine Hopgood from the Eels.
Shit, we got a lot similar this week. Holy crap.
Oh.
We have a lot similar. Similar. I like your team. I think it's very good. It's very a lot of attack in them as well. It's a really good team. We have a lot similar. So really good team there from you. We'll go to my team now. So fullback, Clint Gutherson. On the wings, Khan Pereira and David Nofaluma. In the centres, Campbell Graham and Jake Avarillo. In the halves, 5'8", Jack White and halfback Nico Hines. Front row, Josh Papali and David Clemmer. Hooker, Api Coruscant. The back row of David Fafita and Corey Waddell. The lock is Jermaine Hopgood. And on the bench, Luke Brooks, Tom Burgess, Tavita Totola, and Teague Wilton.
Ooh, a totally different bench there, but
Yeah.
well, definitely a very similar starting 13.
Yeah,
Wow.
I've got to ask you this as well. Now, I put Khan Pereira on my wing because he had 2 tries on the weekend and he played really well. You had someone on your wing. You had Ronaldo. I'm surprised he chose Ronaldo.
I thought he was great. I thought he was really good for the Sharks. I mean, Khan Pereira was also. Pardon?
You got pinned off by Kyle Feldt. Did you see that on the weekend?
Yeah. I mean, unfortunately for you guys, but yeah, but look, I thought he was great on the weekend, and Khan Pereira was also good too against the Seagulls.
Yeah, okay. We had a very similar backline. Mitchell Moses, I'm interested by that. I mean, he was good, but really, like over Hines, I'm surprised about that.
See, this was probably the hardest position for me to pick, not because of like who do I choose. It's more of a case of, well, who do I choose? Like there was Hines, there was Moses, and you can even throw Luke Brooks into the occasion as well.
Yep.
They out of those three, it was just so tough to pick. In the end, I was very impressed with Mitchell Moses and the way he conducted himself against the Newcastle Knights, which I shall not be mentioning their names again. But anyway, but look, I thought he had a great game. Same with Dylan Brown, and yeah.
No, fair enough. Very similar forward pack. What we both had Papali, Coruscant, Clemmer, very similar. I want to give a bit of a mention on the bench to Tom Burgess and Tavita Totola on the weekend. They were incredible off the bench for South Sydney against Brisbane on the weekend. They come off the bench. I think they both ran for over 180 metres or 170 metres. But they were both enormous for South Sydney on the weekend. So, you know, Totola's been outstanding every time he's played this year. I know he's been a bit injured, but he's been great for Souths. And Burgess, the rotation that Souths have at the moment with that bench, with those two is phenomenal.
Oh, 100%. Absolutely. Souths, at the moment, I dare say they're probably the most lethal team in the comp as like right now.
Yeah, look, I think Souths are the best team in the comp on form. I think they are.
Oh, absolutely.
They're playing great footy. All right, very similar team, so not bad. Player of the round, coach of the round. We'll go to the coach of the round first. Now, there were some really good choices this week for coach of the round. Now, you've got someone like Tim Sheens, who I think would be up there, obviously with the Tigers winning in Bathurst in the wet. Obviously, you've got someone like Ricky Stewart, who had the week from hell, where the whole Jack Whiten thing, where he signed with Souths. You had the whole Justin Holbrook thing with the Titans. Everyone thought after leading 26-0 against the Dolphins the previous week and getting run down. For them to go to Brookvale Oval and beat Manly was a massive surprise. So there's a couple of coaches there. And you could probably throw Cameron Ciraldo's name in there too, considering the Bulldogs had a lot of injuries yesterday and they still managed to beat the Dragons out at Wynn Stadium there. So, Nathan, who was your round 9 coach of the round? It's a tough one. There's a few good choices there.
You're not wrong there. There's a lot of very, very good choices. I do want to give some shout-outs to other coaches as well. I mean, Brad Arthur, him rallying Parramatta after, because let's face it, Parramatta's form has been very shaky for the past first opening few weeks, but they put up a good statement against the Knights on Friday night. In terms of my coach of the round, you know what? I'm going to go Tim Sheens.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Tim Sheens. What he did, I don't know what he did to that Tigers team, but, man, they probably produced the biggest upset of the 21st century, or at least up there as one of the biggest upsets of all time.
In the last 5 or 10 years, probably. The last 5 years for sure.
Oh, yeah. Like, it's incredible what they've happened. They've got a good chance of going 2 in a row this week. They've got a good chance of doing that. But, yeah, look, credit to Tim Sheens.
If they can beat the Dragons on Sunday, yeah, no doubt. I mean, Tim Sheens is a good selection. You know what? I'm going to agree with you. I can't go against Tim Sheens. I mean, the Tigers, they were about $6-7 to win. The conditions at Bathurst were as bad as I've thing I've seen. And Penrith in the wet this year have just been horrible, and we all know that. So, yeah, Tim Sheen's coach of the rounds, a fair call, and I'm going to agree with you, Nathan. Tigers, the first one of the season, they're up against it, against the likes of Edwards, Luai, Cleary, Isaiah Yeo, all these sort of players. And Tigers managed to win at huge underdogs at 12-8, a grinding game. And yeah, I'm with you. Tim Sheen's coach of the round. I'm with you. All right, player of the round. Some good choices. Player of the round, you've got, excuse me, you've got Gulverson. He obviously had a hat-trick on the weekend. Campbell Graham had a hat-trick on the weekend. You guys like Api Coruscant, who stood out. Obviously, David Fafita as well. Avarillo yesterday. There's a lot of good players to play of the round, but who would you pick for the round 9 player of the round?
You know what? I'm going to say this right now. If Campbell Graham is not selected for that State of Origin team this year for the Blues, I'm not even going to bother watching. Campbell Graham, in my opinion, player of the round. He has been an absolute superstar, an absolute machine for the past few weeks. And that game against the Broncos was probably his finest form. I thought he was absolutely sensational.
You know, I don't want to sound boring, but I don't disagree. Campbell Graham is my player of the round too, and I think it's easy. Obviously, you know, Friday night it was Brisbane against South up at Suncorp. Obviously, Brisbane were without Payne Haas and Ezra Mann and Corey Oates, which didn't help them. But Campbell Graham was up against a England international centre on the weekend in Herbie Farnworth. And Campbell Graham absolutely destroyed Herbie Farnworth on the weekend. So if you've got a player that's on the cusp of State of Origin and Campbell Graham is able to outclass a England centre, you've got to give Campbell Graham his jersey. Give him the jersey now. He deserves his chance.
100%. Absolutely.
Campbell Graham deserves to be the New South Wales Origin centre or winger. He's got to be there. He's playing too good. Career best form.
Absolutely. I think this is probably the best I've seen Campbell Graham play in
forever.
Ever, I guess. Ever.
No, he deserves his jersey. And honestly, the State of Origin talk is getting bigger now, but you know, you got to start working out. Tommy Turbo, is he fit? You pick him, whatever. Campbell Graham's in the best form of his life. You got to choose him somewhere.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's what I think anyway. Anything else, Nathan, before we go for the team of the week stuff? Anything else to talk about?
I just want to say thank you all for tuning in to tonight's video. I want to thank you, Nick, for having me on as always. Good luck this week at Magic Round. I can't wait to see the vlogs and everything else that comes out during this whole weekend. And as always, fins up.
No, it'll be good. The vlogs will be good. Obviously, there'll be a Magic Round day 1 vlog, day 2 vlog, and a day 3 vlog. It's going to be outstanding. But thank you to everyone in the live chat. Thank you to everyone that's tuned in and watched tonight's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. As always, everyone, take care of yourself. Have a phenomenal Monday evening. And I'll see you guys in about an hour. I'll be live on Pro Enzo Vince's YouTube channel for the Ankle Breaker podcast with All Out Section and Pro Enzo. So I'll see you guys in that. Until then, guys, like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. Thanks to Nathan as always. And see you guys in the next one.